doggies, or whatever time it is right now for you. I hope you had a good day so far, or had a good night's sleep. I'm still in Thailand, but it's my last day. It's been beautiful. I guess some of you already have been here. And I'm in the south, so I'm in Koh Tao right now, which is one of these small islands, Koh Phangan, Koh Samui, and Koh Tao. And I have just certified my open water diving, which was amazing. And that just inspired me a lot about flowing into water and being like water and not resisting anything. So this will be a little flow for a few minutes, a little stretch, to just get your joints loose and to just embody the feeling of being like water, like Bruce Lee said. So let's just come to the beginning of the mat and just close your eyes for a second. Again, bringing your hands into your chest, pressing your thumbs into your chest to just feel your heart beating. Inhaling and exhaling. Set a little intention for your practice. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And when you have your intention set, just breathe in through your nose one more time and out through your mouth, and just drop your shoulders down a little bit. Remind them where they live, on the back of your back. And then on your next inhale, we're going to raise up, both hands overhead, connecting both hands at the top. And then exhale, we're going to fold down all the way to the ground. You might be just coming that far, you may be all the way down, whatever suits you. And now you can also adjust your feet a little bit. So make your insides of the feet look parallel to each other, like slightly turned in, your feet. And then you just hang here. You can also grab your elbows and sway a little bit and feel, imagine you would be in water. Imagine you can just sway around in the water like an algae. So just dangle free. You can also keep your hands dangle free to really waken up your hamstrings and your calves. And also here, I want you to lift up your toes and just try to set down your toes, toe by toe by toe by toe by toe. So you see a little space between your toes, which makes them more alive. So each toe of yours has suddenly a life itself, and it's not like one little thing, you know? So just sway one more time, left, right, left, feeling it in your hamstrings. And then on the inhale, we're gonna stretch up. So you're gonna push never into your knees too much, but you wanna push straight up to elongate your spine, to kind of pull the spine away from each other, from the little vertebrae. That was the word. Take another inhale here, really elongate, make a nice 90-degree shape. And then on the exhale, we're gonna fold back down again. And you might notice that you now already come down a little bit more. Again, relax here. And now before we get up, we're gonna bend the right knee, set the right hand between our feet. And then we're gonna lift up the left arm and just feel into the stretch on the left hamstring. It might be an enormous stretch, it might be not so much. Really open up the shoulder, so you want to rotate internally. And then if you have the capacity, but you don't have to, you can wrap your left arm around and just grab the inside of your right thigh to just get a little bit more open with your shoulders. You can gaze up or gaze down, whatever suits your neck best. If it's too much, always come out a little bit, rebend your knee a little bit, straighten it. Take one more inhale here. Never resist. And then exhale. Both hands to the ground. Switching sides. The left hand is coming between our feet. The left knee bends slightly. And then we open up to the other side. So we're going to reach up with the right hand. Spreading the fingers wide. The palm is facing the right side. You see the stretch in the outside of your right hamstring. then again, you can come into a wrap and touching the inside of your left thigh, opening up the right shoulder. Don't resist. Everything is always passing. It's like a wave. Feel like water. Inhale one more time. Stretch up. Let go. And exhale. Coming back down with both hands. Inhale. Elonging your spine. Pull everything away from each other. And then on the exhale, we're going to plant both hands down. And we're going to step back to a plank pose. Hold here for a second, establish. And I want you to just shift a little bit forward and backward. Also here, like a nice little wavy bay. Imagine you would just be swinging forward and backward. And maybe this roll is just putting you around a little bit. So make little circles. Engaging your core here, tucking in your tail. Circle towards the other side. Beautiful. Hold for one more breath. And then you can lower down with your knees, chest, chin. Or you lower down all the way in the plank position, shifting forward. And then lower down. You can come into a cobra, baby cobra for the first. If you want a little bit higher, that's fine. But watch out for your spine. Or you want to come up in an upward facing dog, meaning the sides of the feet are laying down and you're going to push back and lift your thighs from the ground. One more inhale here. And then exhale, push back to a downward facing dog. And again here we already woken up our hamstrings a little bit that you might feel acute. So you might want to walk your dog just for a few times. And really try to spread out your fingers. Your index fingers are pointing forward. The shoulders are turning out and down. Elbows are turning inside for an internal rotation. Beautiful. And then on the next inhale, we're going to lift our right leg up. To stretch it out, we're going to fold it and just opening up our hips for 1 second. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, right leg back up, and exhale, really tuck the knee towards your nose, hold it for a second, and then slowly and slightly stepping it to the front of the mat. Here, we lower down our left knee, so we're going to stretch out our left hip. And then you can slowly put your hands onto your right thigh, looking up. If it feels good, just take up both hands, palms facing each other. And now you will feel the hip stretch in the front. Just here for a second. You can also do here the wavy movement, which means you slowly go forward and backward. And you will feel a little bit of sliding and that it seems a little bit easier, the movement. So it's not always everything stiff. One more inhale, go back. Exhale, both hands to the ground, tucking your toes, and then stepping back to a plank position and having one little vinyasa chaturanga down in between. So shifting forward on knees, chest, chin, lowering down, hovering above the floor. And then on the inhale, pushing up to an upward facing dog or cobra. You can always close your eyes here to really feel into your spine, looking up a little bit. And then exhale, we're going to push back to a downward facing dog. Beautiful. On the next inhale, lifting up your left leg. Exhale, opening up the hip. And here, one breath in between to feel the stretch. Push equally throughout your both hands. So not all of your weight is going into the right hand. One more inhale. Exhale. And then one inhale, stretching out. On the exhale, shifting forward like a wave, curling up. The knee towards your nose. And then stepping your foot to the front. That's my timer for 10 minutes. So we're going to come to an end soon. And then dropping your right knee. Again, you can lay down your right foot. Coming up with both hands. And then putting your hands one way on your thigh, or you want to lift up both hands up, face palms facing each other and really feeling into the stretch on the other side. Your hips will be so much more flexible after a while. And you feel maybe also a sign of kind of an emotional release by opening up your hips. Again, coming into this wavy movement, forth and back. But it's your whole movement. So you want to pull your chest towards and your chest back. And just try to focus on your hips. Maybe closing your eyes. One more wave to pass. Inhale, staying back. And exhale. Both hands to the ground, tucking the toes, lifting up. Going back to a plank. You can keep your left leg lifted or put it down, however suits you. Shifting forward, coming back into a chaturanga. And then inhale. Lifting up to an upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now I just want you to walk back with your hands. And we're gonna spread out. I will just turn facing your way. Turn out the feet a little bit wider. Toes are going out to the sides of your mat. And then you're just sitting down into a yogi squat. So all the Thai people, and it's big in Asia, as you might know, are sitting this way the whole time. So they're doing everything. So try to feel the comfortness in it. If it's too hard for you right now, just put something below your feet so you have some more support. Otherwise, just try it. We'll get better every time. And then we just press our palms together. And now really try to push your knees away. So you will again feel a lot of opening. Shoulders back and have your upper body straight. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just take a few breaths here. And if you can, push your thumbs again into your chest to feel your heart beating, to come more into a meditative state. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. One more time. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. And then one more time. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let everything go. Opening up your eyes. And then just interlacing all the fingers except the index. Pointing forward. And then we're going to come up just with the power of our legs without bending back. So just press up on the inhale, slowly, 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 looking up. And then exhale, both hands again in front of your chest. Your feet can come together. The big toes can be touching, but you have a little space between your heels. And then coming back to where we started this journey. Feeling inside, maybe coming back to your little intention. Feeling maybe a little bit more awake, a little bit more flexible. Flexible in your mind, but also flexible in your body. Feeling your heart beating. Saying thank you to yourself. And then taking up your palms to your forehead for clarity of thoughts. Palms to your mouth for thoughtfulness of speech. And palms to your heart for consistency of action. May the yoga be guiding you to whatever you're thinking, saying, and doing. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis. Happy that I could send another video, and I was just doing it. I was a little bit stressed this morning, but I'm also really happy. So that was my little intention to just send a little nice video from Thailand. I will drop that to you very soon. And yeah, so we're gonna be back in 2 weeks, and I will let you know where we're gonna teach. And the next video will be from India. See you soon.